Have you ever wondered what it's like to study under a literary luminary? Picture this. It's the fall of 1972, and a hopeful student is enrolling in the Ph.D. program in English at SUNY Buffalo. The student yearns for a year of academic growth and exploration, yet what follows is an anarchic 12 months filled with unexpected surprises and peculiar encounters. The student had come to Buffalo with the hope of working with John Barth, a celebrated figure in American postmodernist fiction. Although the term postmodernist was a complex concept far from the student's comprehension, the allure of studying under Barth was irresistible. However, unbeknownst to the student, Barth had plans to leave Buffalo for Johns Hopkins, leaving the student in the hands of the equally luminous postmodernist Barthelme. During the 2 semesters spent at Buffalo, the student attended a graduate fiction writing seminar under Barthelme. The student penned 2 stories each semester, a commendable feat never to be repeated. All 4 stories were passionate yet misguided attempts to mirror the style found in Barthelme's collection, City Life, which was in vogue at the time. The student yearned for Barthelme's approval, but Barthelme, ever the courtly yet distant figure, remained an enigma. The student felt inadequate, recognizing a lack of sophistication and creative freedom, a deficiency in knowledge of world literature, music, and the visual arts. These were all essential to perform the arch, high-gloss literary feats that Barthelme had mastered. At this point, the student had read a few of Barthelme's stories in The New Yorker. Despite not fully comprehending them, the student admired their brittle, ironic surface and Barthelme's wit and refinement. As the years passed and the student left Buffalo, most of Barthelme's works were read, each with perhaps a bit more understanding than before. A Barthelme's short fiction can be unapologetically difficult. He once wrote, "Art is not difficult because it wishes to be difficult, rather because it wishes to be art." He believed that the virtues of being simple and straightforward were no longer accessible to the writer. Instead, the writer finds that being simple, honest, and straightforward doesn't yield much. Barthelme's influence was significant, with around 70 stories published in The New Yorker. Like other influential writers such as Irwin Shaw, John O'Hara, John Cheever, J.D. Salinger, John Updike, Mavis Gallant, and Alice Munro, Barthelme's unique, inimitable style held sway over readers. Despite this, for an aspirant like the student, the most valuable lessons learned were of discipline, authority, audacity, and precision. Barthelme, in his early 40s during the student's time at Buffalo, passed away in 1989, at the age of 58. His 1976 story, The School, remains one of his more accessible works. It's a humorous tale about death and the negation of meaning, and notably, the only story featuring a resurrected gerbil as a beacon of hope. And so, the journey from being a student at SUNY Buffalo to understanding Barthelme's work was one of growth, discovery, and realization. It was a journey through the complexities of postmodernist literature, a journey that demonstrated the depth and breadth of the literary world, and a journey that left an indelible mark on a once hopeful student.